everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Here we go. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the first game back in Atlanta for the Hawks. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
So tonight, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
Outside, Dort. It's Dort on the wing. Lays it up and banks it in.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Now Murray. To Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From close range, Carter pulls it in.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
Outside, Dort. Here's Cunningham. Back to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And one of the big reasons Cunningham went first overall in the draft, his playmaking at 6'6" is really valuable.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Banchero. Porzingis with the ball. Steps back. Now here's Levine. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Porzingis. That one a little long.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved he didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And I like how composed Cunningham is. Lets the game and his shots come to him.
Up top, Porzingis. Back to Levine. To Porzingis. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
And here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. He takes it in, and it's Murray with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
Now Murray, following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you guys.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. 6 to shoot. Up again. Outside for Murray. From deep. Barnes grabs the miss. New Orleans in the lead. Out to Carter. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And the Pelicans miss again. Pass to Levine. Murray looking around. Here's Champagnie. McDaniels on the wing. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Now here's Porzingis. Hasn't made one yet. Outside for Murray. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. From 13. No good off the back of the rim.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Back to Banchero. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray.
And you love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Good on the triple. Cunningham's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pelicans. Pass to Levine. Back to Murray. Driving to the basket. And it's Murray with the jam.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
And it's Banchero missing. The Hawks trailed by 5. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. It's Drummond with the rebound. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now here's Barnes. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And here is McDaniel. Over to the wing. Outside for Murray. This one for 3. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside.
18.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
Great with the ball. Barnes can just do so many things to help this team win.
McDaniels outside. A steal. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Collier. That's good. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Hawks. They trail by 11. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Porzingis. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Puts it up. Again, the Pelicans score.
Yeah, and that jump shot is still Beal's calling card.
After Champagny. McDaniels on the wing. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
Here's Queen. 5 on the clock. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Here's Collier. Atlanta with the rebound. In the corner, it's Levine. From the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Levine's got it back down to within single digits for the Hawks. Pass to Harris. Now here's Drummond. Here's Collier. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pelicans leading by 8. And Zach LaVine pulls it down. And there's the prize.
And we all know what an incredible athlete LaVine is, using those physical tools to draw the defense's attention.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Champagny. Here's Levine. 7 points in the game. Up and in on the layup. Levine's got 9.
Good job by Levine fighting for that position.
Outside, Beal. New Orleans moving it around. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Levine's shot is off. Pass to Collier. It's Allen on the wing. Still scoreless. The Hawks trail by 4. And here's Levine. Back to Smart. Pass to Levine. Levine double team. There's the triple. Again, Levine missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And the foul called on Isaiah Collier. That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's Atlanta now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Now here's Smart. Outside, Levine. Levine double team. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Queen. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Trying to get something going. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
Pass to Queen. Levine wide open. The Hawks again can't hit.
But that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Beal gets a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Beal's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you better close out harder than that. Beal is an excellent three-point shooter.
To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
The Hawks shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Pelicans leading by 6. Here's Collier. Pass to Banchero. Stolen by Smart. Now Levine. Fires the 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Levine's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Great quarter at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And it's Banchero missing. Here's Queen. Right side Levine. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Allen. Pass to Banchero. .127 left in the first half. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Pass to James. .112 left to play in the first half. Here's Murray. Off with the layup. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Leading by 5. Allen outside. Back to Cunningham. Outside, Dort. Just 5 on the clock. And again, no good by New Orleans.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Here's Murray. And it's sent back by Allen. Murray outside. Beyond the arc. Allen with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And you see that one-motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
And Allen launches it from deep. And that does it for the first half of play. Pelicans lead by 8. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. New Orleans leading by 8. Pass to Dort. Now Banchero. Down low. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
And how about the footwork and body positioning of Banchero makes him so tough to guard down low.
Murray. And the layup falls. Murray's got 11.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Cunningham's shot is off. The Hawks trailed by 8. It's to Porzingis. In the corner, Murray with it. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Cunningham outside. Pass to Banchero. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Shot, high post. Hits the front of the rim and out. McDaniels outside. Outside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Barnes the screen. And Cunningham with this slam.
making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Back to Porzingis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Dort with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cunningham. And again, Cunningham missing. The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Levine. Another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Such a gifted scorer. When Levine is this locked in, the defense is in for a long night.
Brown. Let's break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's McDaniels. Finished off the break. Now just a 2-point Pelican lead.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Levine, good.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. Levine just seems to glide down the lane.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Pelicans making a change here. That one is no good. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint.
Tonight has just not been his night. It's that simple. Luckily, they have found success elsewhere.
McDaniels outside. Pass to Shannon. Kicks it out to James. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Back to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And how about Banchero showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim.
And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
Barnes outside. Pass to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
That's a nice dime from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
And finished off by Banchero.
He just powered that
One of the game's top dunkers. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. .127 left to play in the third. Here's James. It's rebounded by New Orleans. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Left side, Beal to the paint. 6 to shoot. They double team Beal. Here's Carter. No good there off the double clutch. The Hawks trail by 5. Pass to Murray. Launches it. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Harris outside. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
Left side, Beal. And the layup is good. Beal's got 7 points in the game.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged deep. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Shannon. Pass to Murray. Here's Queen. Defended by Carter. Right open look here for Murray. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Carter outside. The fader. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Carter's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pelicans. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Pass to Carter. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And it's a 12-point Pelican lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Queen. James with it. Picked up by Harris. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Pelicans leading by 12. Pass to Okogie. Carter on the wing. Here's Beal. Clock at 6. Shoots. It's hauled in by Queen. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does break. Pass to Collier. Back to Beal. Goes up on the high post. Doesn't go for him. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Shannon. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Back to James. McDaniels outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. For three, a Kogi. And again, no good by New Orleans. Here's the Hawks with the ball. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Murray, good.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Here's Collier. Carter left side. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Carter's got 6 points in the quarter.
You want to get it to a guy you know can convert. Carter there, able to beat the clock.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. It's Dort on the wing. Back to Cunningham. Barnes outside. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot. And now a 12-point Pelican lead.
And when Scotty Barnes is making threes, it opens up their offense.
Outside for Smart. Levine with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Back to Levine. Here's the three. Atlanta again missing. Pelicans leading by 12. Banchero outside. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Pass to Queen. And they pick up two. Queen's got 4 points this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now Dort. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for your Hawks. Kristaps Porzingis. Jaden McDaniels.
Right side Levine. No good on the layup. Pelicans leading by 13. Outside Cunningham. Releases. From about 19. He nails the jump shot.
And that is why Cunningham is dangerous with the ball in his hands. He can beat you in a variety of ways.
Murray with the drive.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Cunningham on the wing. 4 on the clock. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. The Hawks trail by 13. McDaniels with the ball. Dort covering. It's good.
Levine with that high-arching shot from the corner.
1:16 left to play in the final quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Outside Porzingis. Here's Champagny. A huge two-handed slam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And here's Cunningham. A 17-footer. And that one is good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Barnes. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They came in here and